Yo, it's Coach Julius here today in a beautiful Thursday. Okay, cool. What are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about today the leader Julius strives to be. What leader do I strive to be? What is the image that I see in it? Why do I do what I do? So the first image that I see is David. Okay, I see David, I see Jesus. I see that a big part of the way the church is built today is to David and Jesus. And how is this going to come into being a workplace? How is it going to be in the marketplace? Well, let's put it this way. A leader is not somebody who dictates. You know, if you're a leader who only gives instructions without accountability, you're a dictator. To me, a leader paves the way. He pioneers ahead. And those that left behind, he leaves a generational blueprint to be better than what he is. That to me is a leader. I've never left somebody. I have never broken up with somebody. And neither have I ever quitted on a teammate. I'm there until that person walks away. To me, a leader does not quit on people. Not in the marketplace, not in the corporate space, not in the church. You endure of that until that person walks away. You do not give up. That is the leader that I am. I strive. Why? Because I know I have the capability to endure the trial or whatever hardships that person is bringing, and I'm there to be a light and a salt in my environment. I am not afraid. And that is to me very important. I strive for that. I strive with my whole heart to come to a point where I am able to bless that person. I am able to uplift that person, empower that person, pioneer that person, and help that individual leave a long-lasting generational blueprint. I know how it feels when nobody believes in you. I know how it feels when people fire you and quit you because you are ambitious, you have drive, you are different. You know, a lot of people look at me at 25 and they will look down on my age, but I have the fruits. I have the ability. I have done this, right? And I throw a blind eye and a blind ear. The Bible says, let them not look down on you because of your age. You know, I don't let the labels, intern, the labels this, or wherever they are, or whatever situation going through, I don't allow that opinions to determine the leader I want to be. I'm pioneering, I'm going ahead, I'm leaving a generational blueprint. I do not quit. I endure with that person because it takes one day for you to love that person. The Bible says there's no greater love than to lay down your life for a brother. So I know in that situation, laying down my life will be the right salt and light that person needs to be empowered, equipped, and sent for conquest for that generational blueprint he's meant to leave behind in the community to impact. That's the leader I strive to be. If you're a leader, right, that dictates, that leaves your instructions, and if somebody doesn't come in your structure and you fire them, you're a coward. And that's a rubbish character. Okay, you fire, you mix match, and you call yourself a leader. You're not a leader, you're a dictator. You're a communist, and you're nothing better than a socialist that is in dictating, right? And in some scenario, if you're somebody who's shifting people for capitalization, you call yourself a leader. You're not a leader, you're a dictator. Covered yourself in a wolf with makeup. End of story. Lekker, guys. Talk tomorrow.